On this map, I have put every single Premier League team, and today we are going to find out this season's Premier League winner with FC25 Imperialism. So how Imperialism works is that we spin this wheel and it landed on Arsenal. We then spin this arrow to the side where on the map Arsenal is going to attack, and it pointed southwest, which means Arsenal is attacking West Ham in the first battle of Premier League Imperialism, and the winner gets to conquer the losing side's land. So let's enter our first game where West Ham is welcoming Arsenal. Saka went forward right away but didn't have any luck. But then Ødegaard found Trossard. Trossard is through. And he has scored! Arsenal has scored the first goal of Premier League Imperialism. Paqueta would be the only one on West Ham who got a real chance with these skills. But then this happened. Saliba! Oh, what a goal that was! These two goals was enough for Arsenal to win the first game of Premier League Imperialism. And they conquered West Ham's land. And newly promoted Leicester is next up, and they are attacking south, where Man City is located. Not a lucky matchup for Leicester, but they shocked the world with this start to the game. Jimmy Ward is through. That was close. And Leicester would continue to pressure Man City, and they had a lot of chances at the Etihad. But then the inevitable happened, and Phil Foden smashed in the first goal for Man City in Premier League Imperialism. Bernardo Silva would double the score after this dribble and a nice finish to send Leicester right out of the Premier League and back to the Championship. Man City erases Leicester from the map, and they expand their land. And next out we got to Newcastle, and they got sent west to take on Liverpool at Anfield. Salah, McAllister, Diaz on the rebound. And it has gone in! What was that from Dubravka? Newcastle put up a fair fight, and Tonali were close to equalizing. And Harvey Elliott were this close to doubling the lead. We didn't see any more goals in this game, and Newcastle is removed from the map, and Liverpool now got a huge piece of land. Next in Premier League Imperialism, we got the game of the century. Newly promoted Ipswich were up next, and they got sent northwest to take on Man United at the Old Trafford. Bruno Fernandes sent Xerxes through already in the 16th minute. He's through on goal. And he scores! What a finish from United's new summer signing! Mainu? Bro, that is not Kobe Mainu. EA have messed up bad there. And then Ipswich shocked the world. Hutchinson with the left foot! And he has done it for Ipswich! They have equalized against United at Old Trafford. Ten Hag would sub out Garnacho and put on Rashford, but that did not help at all. Ipswich continued to pressure United. Davis whips it in. Chaplin! And Chaplin has got Ipswich in the lead. What a game this has been. And that is probably time. But United got one more attack. And Anthony, out of all people, scored to send both of the teams into golden goal. The craziest game of PL Imperialism so far. Mason finds Bruno. And there you have it! United has made a comeback of the decade, and they have knocked Ipswich out of PL Imperialism. But what a roller coaster of a game that was. Bournemouth got picked in the next game, and they attacked East to take on Nottingham Forest. Gibbs White would bang in 1-0, and that was enough to win it for Forest and erase Bournemouth from the map. Next on the wheel we got to Brighton, and they are headed southwest. There we find Chelsea. Brighton is traveling to the Stamford Bridge. Chelsea will receive a penalty in the 23rd minute, and Palmer scored and made it 1-0 with this shit. Palmer into Mudryk. It is 2-0 to Chelsea. Palmer to Nico Jackson. And it is 3-0 to the Blues. This is complete domination by Chelsea. Palmer would score one more wonder goal to make it 4-0 to Chelsea and send them through to the next round in PL Imperialism. And Brighton gets erased from the map with an early exit from Imperialism. And it looks like Man City is going to play their second game already. And they are attacking northeast, where Everton is located. This should be an easy second win for Pep Guardiola and his men. Grealish to Haaland. Close already from Haaland. Rodri from distance. Man City is getting closer to scoring. Phil Foden is on. What a finish from Phil Foden. Man City is up 1-0 as we expected. But Everton got one last attack. Calvert-Lewin. Through to Doucouré. And Everton has done it in the last minute of the game. Everton and Man City is going to play golden goal. But after a goalless first half and a second half in extra time, the teams were going to decide the win by pens. This is a huge W for Everton. They got a good chance at knocking out Man City now. Coleman made it 6-5 to Everton, so Rodri had to score this pen. Rodri steps up. And Pickford has saved it. Everton has done the unthinkable and knocked out last season's Premier League winner from Imperialism. Man City has already been erased from the map. I did not see that one coming at all. And Arsenal were also going to play their second game in Imperialism. Let's find out if they get the same fate as Man City. Arsenal is headed north. It is Aston Villa against Arsenal. But neither of the teams managed to score in 120 minutes. So we got yet another penalty shootout. Ollie Watkins, he scored. Jorginho, ice cold. Then Martinelli managed to miss his penalty at 3-2. If Digne scores this, we have gotten yet another shock in Premier League Imperialism. Digne steps up. And he scores! This is the tournament for the underdogs. First Everton beat City, and now Aston Villa knocks out Arsenal. Villa now got a huge piece of the east side of the map. And finally it was Wolverhampton's turn to play their first game. But their time in Premier League Imperialism wouldn't last for long, because they headed northeast to take on Everton. Harrison would score these goals in the 80th minute to win it for Everton. Everton is on fire. Everton expands their land even more, and the Wolves are unfortunately erased from the map. Who's next? It's Spurs. They are finally playing their first game. They are going north. Spurs is up against Nottingham first. Elanga from distance. Great save. Madison whips it in. Romero. We are getting closer and closer to a goal here. Madison would also try to select from distance, but had no luck. We are headed into golden goal. Son is on. To Richarlison. So close. Kulusevski, and he has done it for Spurs in the last minutes of the game. It was a close game though. The Spurs picked the longest straw, and first is erased from the map. We are now halfway through the PL Imperialism season, and we got 10 teams left on the map. And it is Crystal Palace's time to play their first game in Premier League Imperialism. Palace is headed north. This is gonna be a tough matchup for Crystal Palace. They are visiting Anfield. Into Mo Salah. Mo Salah! Oh, Liverpool are struggling to get things to work. Amada whips it in, finds Mitchell on the back post. Oh, that was close. But then Liverpool finally got things to work. Salah to Gakpo. Oh, and Gakpo has scored, and Liverpool is up 1-0 to Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace continued to fight for their life, but they failed to score any goals. Liverpool gets the win, and Crystal Palace has been erased from the Premier League Imperialism map. Who is the lucky winner of the wheel this time? It is Southampton. They are headed southeast. It is Man United up against Southampton. Let's see if United managed to continue a win streak. Man United absolutely dominated this game against Southampton, and Anthony actually managed to do something he's not able to in real life. He scored, and United went up 1-0. United are looking really strong in this Premier League Imperialism. De Ligt finds Erikse. Boom! It is 2-0 to United already. They are unstoppable. Anthony got one more chance to score before the match was over. Anthony's through again, and he secures the win for Man United. 2 goals from Anthony in the Prem. This is not realistic. And that was game time at Old Trafford. Southampton's run in Imperialism was cut short, and Liverpool and United are now the only teams occupying the south end of the map. Another team who also hasn't yet played is attacking next, and Brentford are headed east. Brentford are headed to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Brentford started off really good. And Mbeumo into Visa. It's blocked. Tony. Mbeumo. Oh, what a save. And Saar would end up with a yellow card. But what is going on with these game faces? I need to do a virus scan on my PC. Ivan Tony would go into missing the easiest chance of his life. Tony. Janelt. And no way! Brentford is in the lead in London. This is really the underdogs tournament. That Christopher Ayer will end up fouling Son, so Spurs receive a pen. Although I'm not sure if this is really a foul. Son steps up. He's hit the woodwork. But then this happened. Fake Saar. Madison. What a goal that is! Madison has equalized for Spurs. The game is on. It looks like we're headed into golden goals. Bentancur. Son from outside the box. And Young-Min Son has won it for Spurs with a banger of a goal. What a game that was. Brentford unfortunately has to be erased from the Imperialism map, and Spurs is dominating the entire center of the map now. It was finally time for Fulham to get some game time, and they got the best possible outcome. They got sent southeast to take on Unai Emery's men. Fulham had a lot of chances, and so did Aston Villa. But after a goalless 90 minutes, the teams got sent into golden goal. Here we go. Leon Bailey. Bailey. And he has won it for Aston Villa in the 105th minute. Fulham has had a free run in PL Imperialism, but they are now knocked out by Villa. One less team on the map. Next team out to play is Chelsea, and they are attacking northwest. Chelsea is up against Everton. Let's see if Everton managed to surprise us yet again and knock out another big club from Premier League Imperialism. Ducouré is through. Great save. Maduke. Fans Jackson. Close. Everton were pressuring Chelsea, and Calvert-Lewin were so close to score. No goals in 90 minutes, so we're getting yet another golden goal. And Ashley Young managed to give Chelsea a penalty. That is probably the cheapest penalty I have ever seen. Sterling got the opportunity to win it for his team. Raheem Sterling steps up, and he has managed to miss it for Chelsea. The game is still on. Lindström is through. 108 minutes on the clock. And Jesper Lindström has scored. Even though that face is not Lindström at all. But Everton has shocked the world yet again. The game ends 1-0. Chelsea has now been erased from the map. And Everton has now acquired a huge piece of land. I did not see this coming from Everton. They are literally at the rock bottom of the Prem at the moment this video is being recorded. But Everton got no time to rest. Because Liverpool were up next. And they headed north to attack Everton. We're getting a Merseyside derby in Premier League Imperialism. And Everton again surprised. We're making it all through 120 minutes without conceding. So Everton is in yet another penalty shootout. They've already beat Man City on pens, so they could definitely beat Liverpool as well. Here we go. Calvert-Lewin. He scores. Szoboszlai smashes it top left. Danjuma steps up. Great pen. That is not Darwin Núñez. But he scores. Garner's turn to shoot. Everybody scores. Jota. He also scores. McNeil steps up to shoot. Alisson almost saved it. The score is 4-3 and Van Dijk is next. But Pickford has saved it. Ashley Young got the chance to win it for Everton. But Alisson has saved it. What a nerve-wracking shootout. Everton could still win it though. And Pickford saves it for Everton. They have done the unthinkable. And Everton has knocked Liverpool out of Premier League Imperialism. I did not expect these 4 teams to be left when I started off this video. Is Everton up again? No, it's Aston Villa. And they are heading west. It is Villa against Spurs. This will be an interesting matchup. Porro. Oh, it's true. What was that finish? Villa is headed to attack. Bro, what was that? Sar finds Solanke, smashes it, and it has gone in. Spurs is in the lead with a goal from Solanke. But Aston Villa were not done fighting. Wendy on the ball to Bailey. Leon Bailey. And Aston Villa has equalized. Leon Bailey is on fire. So we headed into extra time. And then Son did what Son does best. Son is through. Son. What a run from Son. And the Spurs captain has done it. Crazy scenes right now. Aston Villa's run in Premier League Imperialism has come to an end. And Spurs are 1 out of 3 teams left on the map. The team who doesn't play this game now is secured a spot in the final of Premier League Imperialism. What team is next on a wheel? It is United. And they are headed west to take on Everton. United has now arrived at Goodison Park. And they are ready to fight for a spot in the Premier League Imperialism final. Garnacho with the left. What a finish from Alejandro Garnacho. United is up 1-0. Zirkzee to Anthony. What is going on? United is on fire. Anthony has made it 2-0 already. It is looking bad for Everton right now. And it will get worse. Zirkzee, Fernandes, Anthony. And it is 3-0 to United. Anthony has actually been crazy in this Imperialism run. And that was enough for United to win the game. Everton has had one crazy run in Premier League Imperialism. And they have earned my respect. But they are unfortunately now erased from the map. And we are left with 2 worthy finalists. But we need to spin the wheel to see who gets to be the home team. And we are headed to Old Trafford. Here we go. And United start off with a bang. Eriksen to Fernandes. From distance. And United is already in the lead with a banger from Bruno Fernandes. It is 1-0 at halftime. Let's see if Spurs can make a comeback here. The Tottenham were struggling to get anything to work. United were playing the game of their life. Zirkzee. Oh, great defending. But that is time. And Man United are the winners of Premier League Imperialism. And they are the only team left on the map. Man United gets to lift the long-awaited Premier League trophy. And if you enjoyed this video, you can also check out this other video I made. I'm sure you will enjoy it.